What is up, ladies and gentlemen? We're in Providence, Rhode Island for our final Monday Night Raw before the Money in the Bank pay-per-view, and as the title claims, we have our final two spots for the Best in the World title ladder match, as we're gonna have an 8-man over the top rope battle royal. Reefy's, Frankie, Chris Gamer, Chris Danger, King General, Kurt Hawkins, Steve Rogers, and Hades. The winner will get one of the spots that are left. Sup, Arrington, as of now the title match stands. It is going to be AJ Robbins, Sup TJ Wells, AJ Robbins, CJ King, and Christian. Sup DJ. So there are 2 spots left on Raw, 3 spots left on SmackDown. You do have a match tonight, WWE fan. Here we go. So there's 2 qualifying matches tonight. Tomorrow night we're gonna have 3 because need 3 opponents for the SmackDown side of that match. Here we go. Sup, Charles? I'm doing good. Here we go. The following contest is an 8-man over the top rope battle royal. Introducing first, Chris Danger. And Chris Danger gets one last opportunity. Am I going to the royal? As of now, I am not, but I don't see things changing. I don't believe I'm going to be going to the Rumble in Philadelphia. I don't want to be a part of that riot. Cause yeah, last time they had an event, the Rumble there was a Sub-Zero. There we go, Chris Danger. And his opponents first, King General. You're cool. You're gonna be going one-on-one with none other than No Way Jose. Ta-da. I'm still getting invited to Fortnite. Please don't spam me. Please, I don't need this during the stream. You're going, way, Jose. No, way, Jose. But King General, this is the last opportunity. This could be the last opportunity these guys have in their careers, possibly, to get a shot at this title. Oh, I finally found my ring, my earring. Are you in a match tonight? You are in this match, to be more specific. Zero. I'm gonna keep calling you Chris. I'm gonna keep calling you Zero. Speaking of, and making his way to the ring, Chris Gamer. It is not the main event. Your match is not the main event. It's the semi-main event, WWE fan. And formerly known as Zero, this man tried qualifying for the Money in the Bank. Didn't go too well. He's gonna have a second chance here tonight to get in a ladder match. Of course, tonight there will be a triple threat match between the 3 between the 3 Raw superstars the 3 superstars representing Raw in the Money in the Bank ladder match. It'll be a triple threat match. Chris Barrett, Matt, and Brock Lesnar. You do have a match tonight, Boss Mode. So we're gonna see the three Money in the Bank men and Money in the Bank going at it here, in a bit of a preview for what could go down this Sunday. You're gonna do a new game in universe mode. Cool, cool. You're gonna be going one-on-one with Andre the Giant in the main event. People with the same, yeah, I know, right? We got Chris Hose, we got a lot of Chris's. I looked at it, there's like 4 different Chris's on this universe mode. And from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, the Olympic gold medalist, Kurt Angle. WWE SmackDown 2, cool. And Kurt Angle, the Olympic gold medalist, he's been trying to amp his son, Jason Jordan, out, try to get, you know, in tag matches, but Kurt Angle just has not been able to elevate his son. So I know, and Kurt Angle trying to get some singles glory, and this could be his chance. What's up, Josh? In this 8-man battle royal. Of course, there's Alex. If you still have Roblox, if you play to win, could you friend me? No, I play Roblox still. I still play it. It just doesn't work all the time on the laptop. I need to get a new one. But yeah, yeah, I could friend you. There we go, Kurt Angle. Need to know more people to know about this dude. My name is Zero. Okay. Yeah, that would suck if you had to pay to watch YouTube. Like, who the hell thinks that's so smart? So, Frankie, well, this is an 8-man battle royal for one of the final spots in the Best in the World title ladder match. Sucks. Yeah, okay. Frankie, the former hardcore champion, before losing it losing it to none other than the Beast Ratted back on main AEW's main event, and making his way to the ring, Frankie. Luke dies. Disappointing. Well, shit. I don't watch Star Wars. I don't really watch Star Wars anyways, so I don't care as much as if I were planning on watching it. But Frankie making his way to the ring. He is a former hardcore champ. Won it at a house show before losing it on main event just 2 nights later. One person in the crowd. Yay! But this thing is like going downhill. And Frankie, here, ready. You can see he is fired up for this match. Yeah, you won the hardcore title at a house show and then lost it like 2 nights later on main event. But some of these superstars may not get that much of an opportunity anymore. I need to really, and this after main event, this is when I'm gonna really start choosing like my main event status. World record. How's that a world record? Because I honestly don't know. I haven't really thought too much about my main. Because we'll just move on. I'll explain more later. There we go. And making his way to the ring, Steve Rogers. Snoke gets sliced in half. Okay. Yeah, that's probably. And it's probably. I'm sure. I think it was someone who had it for literally a day, but I wouldn't know. After he starts streaming. Yeah, I don't know what's up with that. I'm struggling, and I'm hearing about this making people pay to watch YouTube. Like, what's the point? This is literally a chance to just, and it's gonna be shit. I think YouTube's finally gone broke. Person needs to go to get Halloween props. Well, I'm seeing the movie tomorrow. Well, I don't have spoilers, so I wouldn't know. And Steve Rogers, one of the new, another one. Sup, Peach, another one of the new superstars here on Raw. I had a hard time because I tried to give as many custom superstars an opportunity as possible, but that's kind of hard when you don't have that many people on Raw. Don't waste your money, Charles, or your eyes, or your emotions. Sup there, money boy. We call Alex's videos age restriction. Why, DJ? Why are we making my videos age restricted? And their opponent, Reefees. And Reefees of making his way to the ring. You can see he is Sub-Cillian. No, that movie I didn't want to spoil. Well, don't spoil that, because I didn't see it either. Cool. I've been getting a lot more people in these streams recently. I'm just noticing that. Well, shit. Hey, Brandon. It was pretty good. Honestly. Clash of Champions was pretty good last night. In my opinion. Sup, Alex Taylor Bond. Sup, Noah. Did I see Clash of Champions? I did. It was great. Whose entrance is this? Oh, it's Hattie's. Speaking of another man who's held the hardcore title. And making his way to the ring. From the depths of hell. Hades! Hades of 4. I am almost at 600 subs, aren't I? The only part of it was Daniel's dump. Okay. That's the problem. We don't know if it was a turn or if Daniel Bryan was just doing what he felt was best. It could go much differently. Guys, who said he turned heel? Just because you help the bad guys doesn't mean, like, you guys do realize that he did it to save them. And that he felt Shane was unfair. So unless Daniel himself says he's turning himself, the stream was on. The Hardcore Champion is for Raw and SmackDown. That is correct. The house show was Wednesday. I streamed it on Thursday. You do not have a match, Noah. Cordell. With Hades, he is a former Raw Tag Champ, 2-time Hardcore Champ. You have a chance. You know who won? I didn't see it. You did not have a match, Noah. But no, you do not, Charles. Saying all 6 participants have been made official. They don't. They're honestly great wrestlers. Not even your, like, even if you're, like, they just because they are pretty good wrestlers. They have Money in the Bank again. Well, do you want another time? And look at King General and Kurt Angle fights back, and this is a battle royal. That is correct. And oh, Chris Danger and Frankie able to hold on. And Kurt Angle now to punch to King General. And now look at this. Oh, Hades and Reefys holds on. Look at Frankie going, and Chris Gamer the Russian leg sweep. And oh, a Verso at Clash of Champ. Oh, I don't know. Zayn and Owens won. That's how it worked. And now Reefys eliminates Hades. I don't get what's so bad about it. I honestly think it's doing pretty good at the moment. I honestly don't get it at this point. Not Sunday, I'm doing it Tuesday, the day after Christmas, but I'm gonna pretend as if it is Sunday when I stream it. Same with Christmas, on Christmas Day. And look at Danger fighting out of the power bomb. The friendly elimination thus far. Look at this. And what an enziguri, the Kurt Angle. Showing what they can do. And King General trying to eliminate Frankie. Chris Gamer concentrate on Steve Rogers. And look at helping out. And what a blockbuster by Chris Danger. Helps guys that don't belong in WWE. You know what? I'm not gonna argue with you, but what did Zayn and Owens? How do they not belong in WWE? Explain to me that. How did they not belong in the WWE? If you can give me a good reason, then I will briefly agree. But see when you come back, Charles. And Danger is in danger. Yeah, I don't. And King General has been eliminated. And the Frankie and what a suplex by Chris Gamer. They're crybabies. Crybabies don't belong in WWE. Where the hell are they crybabies? Oh. Yeah, I don't know, Josh. If I still have my championship and someone catches in on me, yes you do. You do get a rematch. From old WWE, maybe they should kick them off Smack. Yeah, and Kurt Angle holds on. And look at Gunno sending Danger face first. What a reversal by the Olympic gold medalist. Irish whipping, dragging Kurt. Sorry about that. And super kick by Danger though to Kurt Angle. Alex, do I have Joe Wasaya? No, I do not. I think they made a good move turning Sammy heel. Yeah. I will get him after the stream, Josh. I didn't know whether he was up or not. There we go. As we are down to 6 superstars, who is gonna go to Money in the Bank? Yeah, I think that'd be a good move. Sup, Kyle? And Steve Rogers eliminates Kurt Angle. And then now Steve Rogers, the forearm to Chris Danger, kick to the leg. And the forearm, and oh, look at this. Steve Rogers eliminates Chris Danger. And Danger's been eliminated now. I'm gonna send Chris Gamer in the ring, and Reefy's clothesline, and Chris Gamer's gone. Did I see the new SML video? I did not even know there was a new one out. Time out since I said, oh. It turns him around. Steve Rogers, but Reefy's. Welcome back, DJ. Look at Frankie's, the clothesline, continent clothesline. Takes down Reefy's, and jawbreaker to Steve Rogers. And a huge clothesline takes him down. And Frankie, though, fighting back. You getting the Hardy's DLC? Well, when is it coming out? Yeah. And right into the fisherman suplex. You saw the new SML video. To the back, gets him up. I do have notifications. Oh, I see it. And now has Steve Rogers in the corner. I'm gonna reverse the chop close. I think it's stupid for the Hardys to have their own DLC. They don't have their own DLC. And then knee strike to Frankie. But they don't have their own DLC. They have a DLC with the Rock and Roll Express and Beth Phoenix. And now, reversal. Leg sweep. It's been pretty good. It's been pretty good. And a forearm. And look at, and now the suplex straight to Reefy's by Steve Rogers. It's Noah's team, so you shouldn't have power in it. The only ones I think who should make that decision are Noah and Josh to determine how the team trio entrances or whatever. And Reefy's turning Steve Rogers around. And Steve Rogers though with the reversal and a knee left, and we're down to 2 and 3. You can see these three just putting up a hell of a fight. And now Flapjack. Sup, pillar to post. Nice to see you here. And oh, Steve Rogers eliminates Frankie, and we're down to 2. Who is gonna win? Who is gonna get an opportunity to go to the Best in the World title ladder match this Sunday at Money in the Bank? And oh, the punch to chop. These two go, and Steve Rogers now stopping, but Reefy's, look at this, gonna send Steve Rogers face first into the mat. Gonna stop on the back of the neck. What's he gonna do here? The fish drop takes him down. And now gonna target the shoulder. These two men are very close to getting a world title match. And oh, look at this now, the face buster by Reefy's. Gonna get Steve Rogers up. Oh, no, this might not end well for Steve Rogers. I mean, he was doing pretty good in this match. Has him up. Here we go. And the power slam out of the ring. And Reefy's, it's going to Money in the Bank. There you have it, ladies and gentlemen. You could see Danger, that super kick to Kurt Angle. And Rogers would then go on. Yeah. Gotta get the last minute title. Gotta get the last minute title matches in before title qualifiers in before the pay-per-view. And you can see Reefees. Here is your winner, Reefees. And Reefees gonna go to Money in the Bank, gonna join CJ King, AJ Robbins, Christian. As we are gonna move on to our final qualifying match, at least for Raw. As it's gonna be a fatal 4-way elimination match. Drew McIntyre, Hyperspeed, Julian, and Celian Hines. As all 4 of these men will be in an elimination match to get the final spot on Raw for the title match. It's gonna be interesting to see who's gonna be able to pick up the win there, as all 4 of these men have proven to be quite impressive early on. Hyperspeed, former hardcore champ Julian, almost won the U.S. title early on in it within his first pay-per-view. Drew McIntyre kind of been struggling with Power and Glory, hasn't really been doing the best, and Celian Hines made a pretty big impact last week when in his debut. But here we go. But this fatal 4-way match, none of these men are. There we go. Let's see if we're gonna get our final match in. Let's see. The following fatal 4-way match is set for elimination. Introducing first, Hyperspeed, former hardcore champion. Was originally part of the Flying Foxes when they came on Raw, but Dan Fox did not re-sign his contract heading into 2K18, so Hyperspeed unfortunately has been left by himself. There we go. You guys can take your picks on who you think can win this match. Yeah. Pay-per-view on your channel last night? No, it's fine. It's fine, Pillar. Just check out Pillar to Post. He does interactive streams. I know some of you here might know him. I know DJ does. Like, all DJ does recently is talk about you, Pillar. But you can check out Pillar to Post, check out his channel. He has pretty good content, much better. He's much better at the storyline and the match development than I am. So there. Here comes Julian, recently changing up his attitude just a little bit. First pay-per-view, had a match against Noah for the U.S. title. You think Hyperspeed could win this? Okay. Sounds interesting. That sounds good. A good prediction. Thanks, man. Thanks. I try my best. So, you sub to Pillar. That's good. There we go. Making his first match singles action. Well, not singles action, but his first time as a one-on-one superstar since making his return. Quite trying to show some single superiority. Can I do it? Wednesday. And representing Power and Glory, Drew McIntyre. And Drew McIntyre, this man, when he first came over to Raw, proved himself quite impressive. I was having a bizarre conversation in gold. That's just scared of us, sir. Okay. We got a boo. We got some booing. We're gonna continue. And Drew McIntyre, of course, at his return back, had a bit of a neck injury. Had to get that fixed up. Was gone for about 3 months. But finally making his return. Why are we booing? I'm wondering. You want Sabu? Well, I don't have Sabu, so I can't. Anybody but Julian should win. That bitch always gets something to say, and yeah. You want Sabu? Well, I don't have Sabu, and I don't plan on getting him. Or Tommy Dreamer. Again, also don't have him. I rely a little bit on past superstars, but not that much that I'm willing to take like all of them in. For the sake. And making his way to the ring, representing the Empire Pain, Cillian Hyde. Of course, Julian, his tag partner, is also in this match, so it's going to be a little bit of, well, unless they both get, unless one of them gets eliminated by another superstar, these two are going to have to face off, one point or another. So even though they're tag team partners, they are, in fact, going to have to work against each other. But nonetheless, but when it comes to the best in the world title, I don't think either of them care. Both of these superstars, but they like, well, they're happy with being part of the tag division. When it comes to singles glory, they both crave a high amount of it. But Cillian making its way to the ring, have to rely on Julian's experience. Who will win tables match, Sabu or Tommy Dreamer? Sabu. That's my pick, because he does like crazy shit when it comes to tables. See you when we come back, Josh. Here we go. This match is set under elimination rules, so all four superstars. There we go. And they're both, look at this, launching him to the outside. And Julian going right down on Cillian, not wasting any time. And Drew McIntyre planning down hyperspeed in the kick. And look at that, just tosses him into the barricade. When you... So down, Team or Sabu, I think Sabu, because he has done legit crazy shit to stay, even to stay in a match, you know. So I think Sabu is absolutely crazier by far. An elbow shot to the leg of Drew McIntyre, gonna get him down. You can see in the ring, Julian and Cillian Hyde. And oh, Cillian with the clap, stuns Julian. Has him with the fireman's carry into the gutless buster. And I mean, McIntyre and hyperspeed, they do need to go back in the ring. Yeah, he does, but I mean, well, he does crazy he also does crazy shit. I mean, I think Sabu has gone by standard, a lot higher, very high standards to get there. You know, don't understand, man. And McIntyre gonna send hyperspeed in back into the ring, and look at Julian beating on Cillian Hyde, not gonna allow him. Terry Funk. And McIntyre gets him up, but or Mick. And oh, sending. I think I could have Mick Foley, but I don't. I'm not using them at the moment. And getting Cillian. Now look at that, just Cillian fighting back, but Julian gonna send him right into the corner. Who has better spear, Roman Reigns or Edge? I think Reigns, because he puts a lot of power into it. Edge just kind of has the one-armed spear. You should watch this one show that Dean was on her. Took it next. Level. And look at Julian the Snake Eyes. And now I'm being again invited to Fortnite. And again, I swear to God, how many invites are you gonna send me? Please don't do this. Please don't do this to me. Yeah, that was a pretty good match. And a suplex, and look at Drew with the elbow drop to the outside. And Celine, oh, it's fine. Wait, you're not, what's your account? Keith Anthony. I don't think that was you, but okay. Alex, on my universe, do you want to be a GM of a show? Not at the moment. I'm only working with Bruce at the moment. Play Fortnite. The fuck? This person... Dude, I'm not... Okay, be right back. Nuns. And that's only gonna go to the outside here. Again, the shows are Raw, SmackDown Live, NXT, and Ring of Honor. I'm good for now. And Drew gonna get, and now look at that, the running forearm taking McIntyre down. And oh, the knee to the skull. And McIntyre now has been busted open. I've fallen and I can't get up. Okay, cool. This guy, I think he should realize I am online, so I think if I was, he would know if I was streaming or not. How many matches till my match? Well, this is the second match, so saying there's 7 matches. This is the second one. Yours is the 6th. There's 3 more matches after this one. And now dragging Hyperspeed takes him down. And now Drew McIntyre going after. And now sends him up the ramp. And look at this. Hopefully there's... I know, look at Hyperspeed gonna climb up to the top rope. What's he gonna do here? And the 630 splash hooks the leg of Julian to get the first elimination. 2. Julian able to kick out after 2 though. Them into the ring. And a springboard frog splash to the back. And Cillian Hine Irish whips Drew McIntyre back onto the apron. And jam his arm to the outside, and look at Hyperspeed. Just a suplex to Julian in the ring. And McIntyre, and just toss to Cillian now. Gets him up, sending him into the ring. What's McIntyre gonna try to do here? No. And gut-wrench powerbomb. Gets him up. And McIntyre to the headbutt now. And a sit-out powerbomb. 1. Kick out after 1. Look at Cillian. And a forearm. And turns him around. What's Cillian gonna go for here? And just slamming McIntyre down to the mat. Gun stun to Julian. Gets him up. And oh, Hurricane Rana connecting. And you're gonna Irish whip Cillian into the corner. And this match seems to have gained a little bit more control. And oh, look at Hyperspeed. Bouncing off the top rope right into the Hurricane Rana to Cillian Hines. This could be Hyperspeed's night. Finally get a world title opportunity that he's been asking for. Hooks the leg off the splash now. 1, 2, but kicks out after 2. And Julian caught Hyperspeed right into a gutbuster. On the ropes. And oh, Drew oh my goodness, look at this. McIntyre. What a move with the inverted Alabama slam. And hooks the leg. Julian a spear to Hyperspeed 2. And kicks out after 2. do DP. I don't know what that is, so I'm gonna look at this. Julian with a second hyperspeed reversed it with a DDT. And McIntyre with just the belly to belly to hyperspeed. What a move. And look at Julian. Gets him up. DDP. Well, DDP is the current Raw General Manager. He's also retired. So I cannot do DDP. And a forearm sends McIntyre on the ropes, protecting his tag partner, and you can see he's busted open now. Bouncing out the ropes, and now just a knee takes McIntyre down. Gets him up. And Julian gonna Irish whip Drew into the corner. Kobe. Okay. Stop asking me about superstars. Whoever's on what brand will be on what brand, okay? I'm sorry, whether you like it or not, that's just how it is. So please stop asking me about who's on, if I have who. Going for the pin though, 2, kicks out after 2. And a kick to the back, and look at Drew. And a second head, and a headbutt now to Julian. That's not gonna help his case. And look at us dragging hyperspeed in. And no, caught him. Belly to belly suplex to hyperspeed, and now the higher pain with that underhook DDT. Look at that. Hi, what's up, Ethan? Another headbutt to hyperspeed, and look, your dad said I'm fat. Well, I'm sorry about that. It sends him face first. And now suddenly the fireman's carrying out a hyperspeed. The Empire Pain starting to get a little bit. And oh, the RKO hooks the leg. And you can see this alliance. 1, 2, and no, hyperspeed still able to kick out after 2 and a headbutt. And oh, look at McIntyre. So, and oh, what a kick to Julian. It's not good for Drew. And oh, look at this. Has him. And down, Ray slamming Julian down to the mat, and a diving elbow drop. Taking hyperspeed, and kind of hit Drew McIntyre there. It's Cillian now, what's he gonna do here? No, the elbow. And now Cillian, the only one standing up, even standing here. And up. If no one types in the chat, I am leaving. Why? And a punch to the back, and now look at this. And a back suplex, Julian gonna send, and oh, the punch, and now turning. And now look at this gut wrench power bomb. I'm just not gonna answer anything at this point because, and the backbreaker now to Julian by hyperspeed, and he's climbing up. Oh no, look at this, the 630 splash, the second time to Julian. Hyperspeed hooks the leg to eliminate Julian. 2. Kicks out after 2. And now look at this. Has the hold locked in. Is Julian gonna tap out? Look at this. McIntyre is stomping on Cillian. I think McIntyre at this point making sure the Empire Pain can't work together here. But oh, he's gonna send Drew into the steel steps. And now turning hyperspeed around Julian. Back suplex connecting, and McIntyre up. Elbow. Gonna send Cillian now into the steps. And oh, look, I just bounces. You like emojis? Okay. I know Cillian Hyde now. I believe is busted open. Sends him into the. And a loot that's press. Look at this. Hyperspeed gonna show off to the crowd, and look at this. Him up. And on the apron, spear to the outside. Look at Cillian just showing off. But this match has to, you have to be eliminated in the ring. And sending Cillian in the ring, and Julian again. This another. And oh, look at this now. The Boston Crab locked in, and Cillian Hyde's gonna tap out. And no, he's able to fight out of it. And McIntyre gets sent. Going for the pin. 1, 2. Kicks out after 2 and hyper. You hate Drew? Okay. Down hyperspeed, going back, and oh, look at Cillian hides. Could be setting up, and a star KO to Julian. No, and he could eliminate his own tag partner, doing what he has to do. And Julian, though, still able to kick out. No kick to it. You like Drew? Cool. The camel clutch locked in. Is Julian gonna tap out? And no, he's able to fight his way out of it there. And look at McIntyre fired up. If only he was still champ. And a punch. And I went for a power bomb. Hyperspeed though, gonna take down Drew McIntyre. Hooks the leg. 1, 2, 3. And Drew McIntyre's been eliminated. And now look at this, the C4 connecting. And now the 630 splash. Hooks the leg. 1, 2, 3. And Cillian now has been eliminated. And it is 1-on-1. Julian. Hyperspeed. And oh, drop kick against the apron. Look at this. And just like that, it is 1-on-1. And gonna send him into the ring. And a punch. And now look at this. A headbutt to now to Hyperspeed. Gets him up. And oh, subtotal, Poderoso, and all the crucifix into the power bomb. 1, 2, and no, kicks out after 2. Still fired up. And Julian, this could be the moment that finds it. Spear! Hooks the leg. 1, 2, and 3. And Julian is going to Money in the Bank. Well-deserved win by Julian. Like him or hate him, you have to respect what he went through during this match. You're about to stream SmackDown 2 Know Your Role. Cool. Cartoons. Here is your winner, Julian. Represent Julian. And Julian once again has an opportunity, but is he gonna be able to capitalize this time around? Up next, we're gonna see Asuka get ready for her match next week, right here on Raw. Cause next week it's gonna be Asuka versus Naomi, #1 contender Naomi, for the Raw Women's title. As Asuka's gonna get herself prepared by going one-on-one with Ruby Riott, who's gonna make her singles debut tonight. Had made her debut in the #1 contenders match, but took a loss. So we're gonna continue to see. You wish JBL was ref. Well, he's not. Contest is scheduled for 1 fall. Introducing first, she is the Raw Women's Champion, Asuka. Make my call. You have to wait until I do a creation stream, Toto. Asuka, current Raw Women's Champion, won it back at WrestleMania. No, won it back at a while ago. Lost it at WrestleMania to Bayley, but where Asuka would win it right back at the Raw exclusive pay-per-view Extreme Rules. Going to retain it. And Asuka set to defend her title next week on Raw against Naomi, who won an 8-pack challenge elimination match just to get to this match, just to fight Asuka. But here we go. Haven't really seen, well, I've seen her moveset because I had to play her a couple of times when I do my simulations, real life simulations. And her opponent, Ruby Riott. Ruby Riott making her way to the ring. This could be a huge win for Ruby Riott if she could pick up the win. Here we go. We got Asuka going one-on-one with Ruby Riott. And this match is officially underway. And here we go, Asuka going down, taking Ruby Riott right down. And a double knee straight to the arm. And again. Hooks the leg, one. Kick out after one. And now look at this, just a drop kick straight to the back, taking Ruby Riott down, gonna sit her up. And oh, Ruby Riott shielding herself and gets out of the way of the drop kick and a punch. Caught Ruby Riott and knee connecting. And gonna go right after the arm. And again, stomping on the back of the arm. And Asuka really targeting the arm of Ruby Riott here. It could be for that crossed arm breaker. And now look at this, just a body slam. Targeting the arm of Ruby Riott. And oh, a splash. And now look at Ruby Riott though, fights back with a punch, trying to fight her way back in this. And the Hurricane Rana connecting. They're gonna roll to the outside. Asuka goes in. And oh, Asuka gonna put the punch to now. And oh, the fist. Getting Ruby Riott up. Back suplex. Actually, I can imagine he did something else, Cordell. And knowing it's Brandon, I think you could imagine what I'm thinking. Irish trips her into the corner. No, what a hip attack. Taking Ruby Riott off her feet. There's jams on, and now into the mat. Gonna get her up, but Ruby Riott sweeping the leg again. Well, I mean, you're the one who did it, so. And now the kick bounces off the ropes. Hip attack connects. Hooks the leg. 1, 2, and kicks out after 2. And Asuka. And now look at this now. What's up? And Asuka. And now look at this now, targeting the legs of Ruby Riott. Yeah. Well, I'm sorry, but that it is how it is. Asuka locked in onto Ruby Riott. Is Riott gonna be able to escape it? And no, Asuka's your winner. Just like that. And you can see Asuka celebrating her victory here. Ruby Riott still feeling the after effects. Asuka, look at this, showing respect. And look at that, that's what I like to see. Asuka and Ruby Riott shaking hands. Ruby Riott showing her respect to the champion. That's what I like to see. Up next, it is going to be a triple threat match. The 3 superstars in this Sunday's Money in the Bank ladder match: the Beast Incarnate Brock Lesnar, Chris Barrett, and Matt. Brandon, it's not your fault, Alex's fault, nor is it my fault. Remember, you did this to yourself. Yeah. But these three men are going to be in the Money to Make ladder match, also along with Ross Mackey, Devin Hart, and who is the fourth person? And Bo Wiz. No, Matt's on Raw, guys. I made it official. I have a different channel. Check out my YouTube. I have different channel. Check out my YouTube. I have different channel. Check out. Sup, Isaiah? At least Alec and Titty are better looking at. Well, I mean, they're not. The following triple threat contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, the Beast Incarnate, Brock Lesnar. Brock Lesnar won a Royal Rumble match for an opportunity to be in the Money in the Bank ladder match, and well, I think all five members of the ladder match may take a trip to Suplex City. But we're gonna see how that goes. Brock Lesnar has had opportunities for the Universal title, has not been able to capitalize just yet. But if he wins this could be this Money in the Bank has had a 50-50 shot. I have to go to bed now. Okay, see ya, Frankie. Brandon, the second you show me proof that they're real, then I will admit that they're real. But you haven't shown me proof, so I can't believe that it's real. Brennan, your girlfriends are fake. Your girlfriends are fake, and your girlfriends are fake. Making his way to and his opponents first. Chris Barrett. And Chris Barrett made his debut on last week on Raw. Okay. And have won a triple threat match featuring Zero and Cillian Hine. Good. I'll just extend your suspension. Do what you want. I'll just extend your suspension by another 30 days, depending on what you do. But depending on how bad it is, I'll just extend your suspension by that. And making his way to the ring, Matt. Matt won the final spot last week on Raw, and now I mean, nobody was happy. Not too many people seem too happy about it. Please help me. I need 10 subs to get my Christmas wish. What's your Christmas wish? And here we go. Chris Barrett, he's just fired up. This match is officially underway. Here we go. And look at Matt gonna slam Chris Barrett down to the mat. 100 subs. Well, I don't know how to help you with that. And look at Matt going right down on the Beast Incarnate. And Lesnar, look at that. And oh, clotheslines Matt now to the outside, and Lesnar power slam to Chris Barrett, and caught him right into the exploder suplex. Let's check this out. 94. And look at Brock Lesnar's already making quite the impact here. Your Christmas Swiss should be a scheming liar who should be timed out for promoting. And okay, and caught him right into the fallaway slam. Irish rips the mat, and Brock Lesnar, no, Matt caught Lesnar right into a Northern Lights connecting. It's fine, don't worry guys, don't worry yourself. Gets him up right into a suplex. On the back of the neck, gets him up and over the elbow drop, not gonna let Matt connect. And a kick to the back to Brock. And look at Chris Barrett getting Lesnar up. And the knee. Right, just look at this, gonna slam Barrett into the mat. Matt gonna catch Lesnar, suplex, takes Lesnar down. And Matt gonna be standing tall. Gets him up. Caught him, uppercut by Chris Barrett. And oh, Matt gonna get reverse slam, reverse DDT. And oh, look at this, Irish whipping Brock Lesnar. What's Matt gonna do here? And oh, whipping Lesnar rebounds, and oh, just a knee. And oh, look at this, and elbow, and just a leg drop to the leg of the beast, Brock Lesnar. Lifts him up. Here comes Chris Barrett. And just a suplex to the beast. And look at Barrett just dropping Matt down. Gets him up. What's he gonna do here? Has him with the fireman's carry. Gut buster connecting. And gonna get him up. Bouncing Matt off the ropes. And oh, what a clothesline. Matt now gonna roll to the outside and caught Chris Barrett, but Barrett able to elbow his way out of it. And oh, a shot. Just spear to Brock Lesnar. Hooks the leg. 1, 2, but Lesnar able to kick out after 2. And oh, Chris Barrett now looking for the finish. Oh, look at this. It's him up. Drop kick. Matt's not gonna let him to hit the jackhammer. Look at that. Gets him up. And now just a DDT to Chris Barrett. 1, 2. And kicks out after 2. And look at Lesnar showing off. And Matt. And oh, look at this. Just gonna slam Brock Lesnar to the mat. And Lesnar gonna roll to the outside. Hooks the leg. 1. And kick out after 1 by Chris Barrett. And oh, look at this. Has the arm. Chris Barrett able to get out of it. Forearm connecting. And now with the Northern Light suplex to Matt. Brock Lesnar. Two. No, Lesnar able to kick. Mic problems. Is that better? 1. Kick out after 1. Is that better, Cordell? And look at Lesnar able to slip his head out of... Okay, thank you. And slams him down to the mat. Brock Lesnar gets Matt up. Oh no, look at Matt. He's about to take a trip to Suplex City. Here we go. Matt getting taken to Suplex City, bitch. And look at that. Taking down Matt. And Brock gonna take him down. And just a power slam to Chris Barrett. 1, 2. And kicks out after 2. And just the match has just been chaotic. Imagine what it's going to be like with Bo Wiz, Ross Mackey, and Devin Hart in there. Drags him away from the ropes. And Matt gonna Irish whip Brock Lesnar and takes down the referee. That's not a good thing for Brock. No, backing off. No, just a kick takes him down and backing off again now. And oh, the hip attack to the beast. And Brock rolls to the outside. Matt gonna go for the pin. Is that gonna be enough for a kick? Quick kick out after 1 by Chris Barrett. Kick to the back now. Bring on the back of the neck. And now look at this, just a knee right to the skull. Gets him up. Is this good? And Chris Barrett though, jawbreaker. And oh, look at this. Michinoku driver into the pin. And look at this. 1, 2, but Matt able to kick out after 2. And a stern spear down to Brock Lesnar. Hooks the leg. 1, 2, and no, Lesnar again kicks out after 2. And look at Chris Barrett just get elbowing at the shoulder. And oh, look at this, is not a good place for Brock Lesnar to be. Caught him. Chris Barrett with a jackhammer to the beast. Hooks the leg, but Matt coming to his senses. 2 and 3. And Chris Barrett has just pinned the beast incarnate Brock Lesnar here tonight. There we go. And Chris Barrett has just been on a roll ever since debuting here in AEW. And this Sunday could get a one-way trip to the Universal Championship. Here is your winner, Chris Barrett. And look at that, Chris Barrett is your winner. Absolutely insane. Look at that. The man with no words to be spoken. But up next, we're gonna see Tommaso Ciampa going one-on-one with Johnny Gargano. These two rivalry could be coming to an end soon, but I mean, as of now, it's just been absolutely insane. Here you go. The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, Tommaso Ciampa. So Ciampa really just has been proving himself here on Raw, taking out Superstar, taking out Johnny Gargano. He's doing whatever it takes to make sure that Johnny Gargano is no longer in AEW, trying to take him off the shelf, put him on the shelf. Hasn't done that just yet. I mean, it could happen. He finished with the final destination story. Cool. And his opponent, Johnny Gargano. Johnny Gargano. This man has just been a man on a mission, getting a huge win over at the time Universal Champion Patrick Bryant. In his debut match, of course, Tommaso Ciampa was by his side, but I mean, a win is a win. If anything, I think if it weren't for Tommaso Ciampa, Johnny Gargano could have possibly qualified for one of the two ladder matches, whether it be Best in the World or Money in the Bank. I think he could have qualified for one of them and then earn a title shot, but Tommaso Ciampa made sure that he was gonna fight him at the pay-per-view. Here we go, this match underway. Collar and elbow tie-up takes Tommaso Ciampa into the corner, and look at this, these two, I know, look at that, separating the two, gets a clean break. And look at Tommaso Ciampa now. Has Gargano. And then a vertical suplex to Gargano. I'm gonna get him up. And the Hurricane Rana to Tommaso Ciampa. These two already going early on. And that's on one knee. Tommaso Ciampa gets him up, but gets reversed with the fireman's carry by Johnny Gargano. And a punch by Tommaso Ciampa now. Caught Gargano into a German suplex. Look at that, but gets out of the way of the kick. And Gargano with the inverted Frankensteiner. Connecting. And now look at Johnny Gargano. Down the arm, and now look at this, stomping right onto the arm of Tommaso. Stomps on the back of the neck, sit him up, and oh, look at that, inverted DDT. And Gargano gonna climb to the top rope, and whoa! And Tommaso get out of the way and take advantage. And then away, and now just a knee to the side of the head. And oh, Carter, him. And now just right into the neck, air raid neck breaker. Sit down, getting Johnny Gargano up to his feet in a big boot, connecting. Gets him up, and what's Tommaso Ciampa gonna do here? Johnny Gargano onto the ropes. And a punch. And look at Ciampa. Just a back suplex onto the apron. To Johnny Gargano. Targeting the back. Gonna get him up. And oh no. Look at Ciampa. With the snake eyes against the barrack. Gets him up. Able to elbow his way. And a 5. Gargano with the drop kick takes him down. Count of 7 and sending Gargano into the ring. And Tommaso Ciampa gonna join him. Another punch. Irish whips him. Your match is next, Third Day Fan. It's correct. And oh, look at Tommaso Ciampa. My mic is bad. What is up with my mic today? Is it like static or what's up with the mic? How is it bad? And oh, look at this. The arm bar, Fujinami arm bar locked in. Is Johnny Gargano going to tap out? And the reversal rolls through. And a snapmare. The abdominal stretch. It's breaking. Oh no. Not this. This is not going to be a good thing. Is this better? It's glitchy. Well, I don't know how to solve that problem. Him up. Now it's better. What do you need your what do I need to do to edit your guy, Kyle? And oh, what a move. I'm trying. I hope it's not broken, because this costs like $50. Like, it's expensive. Look at Gargano showing off. Gets him up, gonna send him into the ring. My hair and my moveset and entrance. But the phone that's in right into the face buster to Gargano. By Gargano is what I meant to say. No. No, look at this. Johnny Gargano locks in the crossface, but his foot's under the rope. Hooks the leg. Is that gonna be it? 1, 2. Kicks out after 2, and look, Gargano showing off. Oh, nice. It's him up, and Gargano now at the running form, and a second one, and now look at this. Ducks through, rolls through, and there's more than a roundhouse kick in the corner. And now look at this. And no, lawn mower, lawn dart. Hooks the leg at Tommaso Ciampa. Is that going to be enough to? And now Gargano, super kick. Hooks the leg. And the 1, 2, 3. And Gargano is your winner. Lawn dart. There you go. It's that lawn dart. And that super kick was enough to finish him off. Here's your winner, Johnny Gargano. And Johnny Gargano is your winner. Here tonight over Tommaso Ciampa. Only because he barely defends it and shows up on Raw. That's... And up next, though, it's a semi-main event. The Universal Champion, Chris Awesome, set to go one-on-one with No Way Jose. So this should be a tad bit interesting. As this Sunday, he's set to defend his has his first ever Universal title defense against Alex the Prankster, who just recently has been cleared to compete. Or at full health, at least. The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, he is the WWE Universal Champion, Chris Awesome. And Chris Awesome won it back at No Way Out into a 6-man Hell in a Cell match. Set to defend it for the first time against Alex the Prankster this Sunday. So that should be an interesting match, seeing what they've been going through these past couple of weeks. Why is the because the spacing is off. I gonna try to fix that, but I don't know. Yeah, I know. So, okie dokes. I will try. Probably, I might forget Kyle, but I'll try. You should probably wait, because we only have 2 matches left. And his opponent, no way, Jose. No way, Jose. This man has had an interesting career. I mean, hasn't really lost that many matches. Won his debut match against Jason Jordan. Hasn't really been around though ever since. And this man now could prove his point by beating Chris Awesome, by beating the Universal Champion. So this could be an. You're gonna do the cast at least. That you can do. Okay. Change my weight to 197, fight to 5'6". I might forget all this, Kyle, so don't be surprised if I do. Chris Awesome, no way, Jose. This match is underway. Here we go, and enziguri right by Chris Awesome. Not even wasting it. I'll tell you at the end of this stream. I still might forget, because I'm not gonna wait for you to do that. And so yeah, I'm back, taking Chris Awesome down onto one knee, or I could just ride it. I could do that. That's all again. The way, and no way, Jose. Look at this inverted atomic drop right to Chris Awesome. And the Irish whip and super kick stuns him. And that caught, no way, Jose. Face with the face buster. Chris Awesome now gonna, and no way, Jose though fighting back. And all the axe handle right to the back. No way, Jose. Look at that. Right into the walker. And now the kick to the back gets no way Jose up to his feet. Turns him around. Inverted Frankensteiner. Gets him up, getting no way Jose onto one first base buster. And a knee by no way Jose. And oh, look at this, Chris also reverses into an STO. And they're gonna go on the apron. What's Chris Awesome thinking here? Telling no way Jose to get up to his feet. And no way Jose able to get out of the way. And able to slip out of the slam right into a DDT connecting. Put on him. What's no Jose gonna do here? What's up and a stomp right to the back of the head. Try not to get injured here before his match Sunday, and on again for a second time. Gonna get Chris Awesome up to his feet. Irish whip onto the apron. What's no way is they gonna do here? A spear to the outside, connecting. And jamming his arm into the mat. No, with the reversal and a forearm. I'm gonna send Noe Jose into the ring. So I'm gonna join him. No, the punch to the back. Getting Noe Jose up in the drag position. But look at this. Noe Jose able to elbow his way out of it. But Iron strips Noe Jose onto the apron. What's he gonna do here? No, the shoulder block. Into a sunset flip powerbomb connecting. Gets him up. What is Chris Austin? And just gonna send Noe Jose back into the ring. Gets him up. And the schoolboy. I don't do shout outs, Colt Thomas, so I can't. So sorry about that. See at the neck now. So can you change the color of my attire to yellow? Okay. Him up, and now just a Northern Light suplex, put his feet under the ropes. Just now, just staring down at Noe Jose. So Noe Jose, I'm gonna send him face first. Some over. And now look at Noe Jose, gonna stop right onto the chest of Chris Awesome. I'm up to his feet. And right into the punch. And Noe Jose now setting up for the end. He could to beat the Universal Champion. Look at this. Right into the full Nelson Slam connects. Hooks the leg. Foot's under the rope though, causing a rope break. And the kick to the back. Why did Baron Corbin catch in the Money in the Bank before a pay-per-view? Because he could? That's why. He did it because he could. And now look at Chris Awesome setting up for the end. And no Jose reversal. And body slam. Bounces off the ropes. Right into the leg drop. And now the knee. Him up onto one knee. And the punch. But Chris Awesome fights back a punch of his own. And now caught Noe Jose right into a walker. Right into the pin. 1, 2. Kicks out after 2. And look at it's gonna target the arm of Noe Jose. Gets him up to his feet. And now look at this. And now gets him back up to his feet. And again the schoolboy super kick. Chris Austin now just showing off in the corner. This is not the main event. And now look at this, the kick. Right into the curb stomp, and Noe Jose's busted open. Hooks the leg, 1, 2, and 3. And Chris Awesome is your winner. And there you see Chris Awesome with his title. And that is Alex the Prankster from behind. Look at this. This is not... Oh, no. No. Prankster, don't do this at all. Hitting him in the face with the Universal title. It is in real life. So, yeah. And... Prankster. Damn. Just throwing it down to the ground. Up next, though, it is our main event. It's going to be the United States Champion, The Boss, going one-on-one with Andre the Giant. This is going to be a tough one. Saying he's going to have to try to get through this match without any injuries. Saying he has a U.S. title rematch against Noah Todd Sunday for the U.S. title. Here we go. We'll see. Yo, I'm watching Monday Night Raw on TV right now. I don't know about y'all, but you guys might be missing out. Okay. The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Introducing first. He is the United States Champion, The Boss. What's up, your boy Enzo Amore? And this Boss won the title back at No Way Out in a Hell in a Cell match. It has a rematch clause against Noah this Sunday. First off, he has to get through Andre the Giant. Should I at least do the promotion? If you want, Josh. If you want. I'm gonna ban you with this cast account if you're going to come back and forth with yourself. And his opponent, Andre the Giant. Because we don't have WWE, YouTube doesn't have WWE emojis. I don't think it is saying you weren't bleeding, so Andre the Giant. Can you download my another me hashtag RWE? I can do that. I'll do that. That I can do after this. But Andre the Giant made his return a couple months ago. And well, you can see. Look at the size. And just change the color of both my tires. I'll keep the attire as it is for now. We'll move on from there. And here we go, though. This is our main event match and it is underway. And here we go, Boss taking some shots in the knee, stunning the Giant. And look at this, Andre the Giant. And just a knee lift, stunning the Boss, but he doesn't go down. And a drop kick again, stunning Andre. And look at this, has him up. Look at this. Right into the running power slam. Being on the leg, gets him up. And an axe and a forearm takes him down. And Andre the Giant just taking it to the US champion. And look at this, just stomping down on the mat. And a kick to the back. And now the Boss, look at this, gets him up. And gets out of the way, and look at the Boss able to reverse it. Neck breaker takes Andre off his feet. Gets him, now he just has to make sure he can keep it that way. Did now twisting at the neck with Dirty Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels. And a knee, and again stuns him. And a punch, and again backing off. Andre gonna turn the Boss around, drops him down onto his knee. Look at this. And now just dropping. And drop kick again stuns him. And look at this. With a tombstone pile driver to the Boss. The ropes going for the pin. One. A quick kick out. Telling the Boss to bring it on. Behind the back of the neck. And again twisting it. And the Boss, but Andre caught him and sent him face first. Holy cow. Andre just destroying the United States champion. Never seen anything like this. Going after the arm. And oh, look at the boss has him fireman's carry. As of now, it's one-on-one, but you never know until we won't know until the pay-per-view comes, I guess. And just slamming him into the mat. And that gets him up. The boss able to take Andre down onto one knee. Gets him up. I don't know how smart that was. And a super kick stuns him. And spinning heel kick, it down goes Andre. And the boss starting to gain some momentum. Schoolboy super kick. Right into the ripcord knee strike to the boss, by the boss, to Andre the Giant. Hooks the leg. Is that going to be enough though? 1, 2. No, Andre kicks out after 2, and look at the boss telling the ref that was the 3 count. And look at the boss going to go at finding it, going onto the middle rope in the Phoenix Splash. Yep. And 1, 2, kick out after 2. Cordell, okay, do your job. You were right. And boss with the elbow. And the kick right into the DDT. Andre's been busted open. Hooks the leg. 1. And the kick out after 1 by Andre the Giant. Kick to the back, gets him up. And turns him around, caught Andre with a reverse DDT. The boss able to find his way back in this somehow. And Andre gonna Irish whip him onto the apron. No, and a boot by the boss. And oh, springboard in the knee, taking Andre, and Andre the Giant is down, could be out. Turns him around, and now a second ripcord knee strike, hooks the leg, but his hand's under the ropes, causing another rope break. He's gonna back up to his feet, and the corner forearm to the back. Oh, look at this, the punch, and now caught the boss into a backbreaker. Kurt Angle. And dragging him onto the ropes. What's Andre gonna, oh, look at Andre the Giant throwing the boss right into the ropes. And I'm up just a little bit, and the axe handle to the back. And him up, and the boss with the elbow. Look at this, right into the Walker connects, taking Andre the Giant down. It's him up, and it's reverse DDT, hooks the leg. 1, 2, and kicks out after 2. Andre the Giant is still in it. Kick to the back. Springboard Phoenix Splash, and is able to find his way back in the mat. Is find his way to take down Andre, and a neck breaker again. I honestly do not know, Colt. And oh, caught Andre, has him up right into a buckle bomb. Out of the way, and Andre just no soul. Then oh, the elbow, the butt. Oh, it's good. And now neck breaker connecting. Hooks the leg. 1, 2, kicks out after 2. And the boss wondering what he needs to do to take. And now sends the boss face first, and the boss is now busted open. Right into the elbow drop. One, I do not have WWE Mayhem. And look at that. Andre the Giant has just defeated the United States champion with a single elbow drop. And the boss taking a hard loss here. Look at that. And that's Noah. That's Noah's music. But where is he? And Noah Dunn, where'd he even come from? And a clothesline takes down the boss. The hell? Noah doing what it takes to win. And that is our main event. Check the news real quick and then we will end it here. The boss was attacked from behind after his match. Noah Todd had to resort to using a distraction with his entrance music, afraid of facing his rival head on. Alex the Prankster laid into Chris Awesome with an aggressive attack, making a statement that he'll do whatever it takes to win their coming championship match. And that is it. So, thank you guys so much for watching. If you liked it, hit the like button, comment down below, most importantly, subscribe. I will see you guys next time.